Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome. I'm Carolyn from the Wreath Room. I thought I'd do a surprise live. Got to get my glasses on because I can't see you there. I thought I'd do a little live to show you or just talk to you about what's going on in the Wreath Room for the next couple of days. And the first thing I wanted to say is welcome. If you're watching, let us know that you're there. Just say hi in the comments. What are you doing today? And then we'll get going. So I'm doing this by myself, so I'll do my best to be able to answer questions. But my goal today is to let you know, number one, we're going to be open tomorrow from 1 to 6. Tomorrow is Wednesday, February 4th, from 1 to 6. And from 6 to whenever, or 6:30 to whenever, is our first wreath making class, where we make this wreath here. This one. Where we are going to be making this wreath here. We still have, I think, 6 available tickets or seats or whatever you want to call them. Excuse me. So 6 more people can join if they buy tickets ahead of time on our website. Just go to the wreathroom.com. It's $85 and you get everything to make this wreath. And it's a lot of fun. I had a private party on Sunday. One of these, there was 5 girls or women, and one of them contacted me and said they wanted to celebrate one of their friends' birthdays, but they couldn't come on February 4th, so they came Sunday, and we had a great time. And they made beautiful wreaths. I posted a picture of all their wreaths yesterday, I think, and it was a lot of fun. So if you're interested in taking a class, but you can't do it on a day that I have scheduled the classes, then if you can get a group of people together, we can pick a day and a wreath, and we can go from there. So how is everybody today? I can see there's people on there. If you could say hi, everyone, that would be wonderful. And if you could share this live, that would be great too. So what I want to do is I want to show you some of the wreaths you can expect to see if you come on Wednesday to shop. So here's a brand new wreath. This is my magnolia wreath. It's really pretty. Everything looks so realistic. And I have put it on this type of wreath base because I just wanted to do something different than a grapevine. And that worked out well for all of the magnolia leaves. And then, sorry. I just want to be able to see your comments. I can see people are making comments here, but I can't. Okay, so this is made with these bushes right here. So I got a lot of new floral in the last couple of days because Richard and I went to the Dallas market in January, and now everything's starting to come in. And one of them is this magnolia bush, and that's what I made this out of. So you can buy the wreath, but you also can buy the bush, and just in case you wanted to put it in a vase and not have a wreath. So when you come on Wednesday, you can see all the flowers in my flower bar that are for sale. And we have vases, flowers, we have wreaths. You can come in, use the design table. You can create arrangements in vases, and you can shop our wreaths. You can see what our next classes are. But this one is really pretty. It is on the website too if you wanted to order it and come pick it up or ship it. So it's $14.95, and you get 6 stems, and each stem has 3 leaves on it. So it's really pretty. I like all of these. And then this wreath also has, look at the pretty flowers. Those are pretty magnolias. These are fabric or silk, and they do come in a stem. It's $12.95 for all of this. So you get 3 big flowers and then some pods there. So you can come in and you can buy this, which is $125. It's a 26-inch wreath, I think, or 25-inch wreath from tip to tip. And magnolia wreaths are perfect for hanging inside over a mantle, or even you can hang them outside as well. But they're the quintessential farmhouse wreaths, and they became popular, you know when Joanna Gaines opened her store. So there's that. Okay. So I can see, all right. And then I also got in, these are absolutely gorgeous. This is another type of magnolia stem, and it's big. I don't see the inches, but it's $27.95. But look how big those flowers are. And it has some buds and some that are just opening, and then 3 large magnolia florals, so flowers. Pretty cool. So you can see those when you come in on Wednesday. So again, we're open on Wednesday from 1 to 6. So I'll be here from 1 to 6, and then our class is from 6:30 on. So there's that. So that's the magnolia wreath. And now I wanted to show you this wreath because if you wanted to make a wreath at home, I do have a kit for this wreath. It is on our website under kits. Look how pretty that is. It's so summery, and I just love the hydrangea, and like the blue hydrangea and the yellow together. So pretty. So the kit is only $79, and then what you do is you buy the kit, I'll ship it to you, and then you go to our YouTube channel and find the tutorial for this wreath, which is called Blue Ivy, and it's so easy to make. It's on a grapevine base, and look how pretty it all is. It's got some ferns, some ranunculus, some peony, hydrangea, has all of my favorite flowers in there. So there's an option for that. So this one's made on a 14-inch base, grapevine base. And if you're not interested in creating a wreath or making a wreath, I have the same wreath that's for sale here in the store. I love these blueberries. I wanted to point those out. So pretty. So this one is bigger. This one's made on an 18-inch grapevine. It is $105 because it's got a lot more in it, and it's a lot bigger wreath than the one I just showed you. So if you're not interested in making a wreath, but you like this one, I do have it available for sale. So there's that. I can see people are making comments. I'm going to come over and see what everybody's saying. Hey, Barbara Jones. Hey, Elaine. I see, hey, Margaret. Hey, Stephanie. Look at all you people watching. Thanks for tuning in. I know it was a last-minute live, so if you're interested in a greenery wreath, because we're kind of in between seasons right now, this one is a perfect greenery wreath for in between seasons. It's got beautiful greenery in there. I don't even know what this is called. this guy right here. It kind of looks like a rubber tree plant, I think. But it's a cross between like a money tree and a rubber tree. Anyway, it's really pretty. And then it has the little white berries, some eucalyptus, and it has some vining. I don't know if you can see that. But this one's called Nora, and Nora is $75. She's on a 14-inch grapevine. And during our open house, our grand opening open house, this was our most popular wreath, I think because you can put it out at any time of the year. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what you'll see if you come on Wednesday. because we're going to be open from 1 to 6. Here's another wreath. This one is made with our, this one's called Violet Bloom, $105, and look how gorgeous she is. She's made with ficus, ferns. We've got some Real Touch Dahlia, some magnolia, lots of berries, and lots of greenery. She's so pretty. Love her. So there's that. Now I want to show you what my next classes are. Okay, so my next class is to make this wreath. I can't remember her name, but it's made with hydrangea, blue hydrangea, white hydrangea, blueberries, a little bit of some spurs or burrs, and some yellow poppies, and some, this is a lemon leaf. So this is, I think it's $105, and it's going to be on February 26th. So if you want to join us for that class, you can just go online, look under classes, and you can sign up. So that's February 26th. Isn't she gorgeous? I love how bright it is. I don't know about you guys, but I could use some bright, sunshiny floral in my home right now because of the horrible winter we're having. I keep wondering when is it going to be above 20? I don't know if it is right now, but it seems like it hasn't been above 20 in a long time. All right, so this is our class for March 4th. This is $97, and it's all hydrangea. It's the deep dark pink and the light pink hydrangea. So if you're new to wreath making, this is a wreath. This looks hard and it's impressive, but it's very easy to make. It's on a 14-inch grapevine, and I think it measures about 23, 24 inches. I'm not sure, but it is really, really pretty. So again, if you want to take a class, just go to wreathroom.com, go to classes, and then you'll see there's 3 classes right now that you can sign up for if you'd like. Now, if there are any of you out there who want to do a class during the day, let me know. If you could get 10, if we could get 10 girls together or people together, I could do a day class as well, but I need about 10 minimum in order to do it, so. All right. You can see there's another new comment here. I did save my email for tomorrow's class. Will you still let me in? Yes, Stephanie. Of course. I have everybody's name, but I just figured it might be helpful if you brought your email confirmation. If not, it's no big deal. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to show you some, I'm going to make sure I keep track of time. I want to show you some beautiful floral I got in, and I'm going to make some wreaths with it, and I even might be able to have enough to do another class. But these floral, I was very excited about this floral when we were at the show. And I'm super excited that it came in already, but I'm going to try to make a wreath in the next couple of days out of all of this. Look how gorgeous. So this was my inspiration right here. I just took these out of the box. These just came yesterday, so I haven't really fluffed them up, and I haven't priced them yet, so I don't know how much they are. But look how pretty that is. Pretty hydrangea with blueberries, some variegated vines, some lamb's ear, some eucalyptus. So this was my inspiration when I went into the showroom. I'm like, oh my God, I love that. And then I found this in the same showroom. So gorgeous. The colors look gorgeous together. And then I saw this for the greenery base for a wreath, which is, oh my God, look at it together. I can't wait to make a wreath out of this. And then look at this. Like, look at all of this stuff together. Just, can you imagine the wreath that that's going to make? And then look at these. The blue and the white cosmos. I think they're cosmos. I think that's what they are. But look at it all together. It's just gorgeous. It's going to make a gorgeous wreath. I'm saying gorgeous like 100 times because I just love this. And I love blue. I love green as well. So this is going to be like, I'm going to be over the top about this. And then here is a hydrangea that I'm going to put with it. And then here's some more greenery. So look how gorgeous this wreath is going to be. If I could get it all together. Look how gorgeous this wreath is going to be. But that's not all. Watch this. I got to show you this ribbon. So I went to Hobby Lobby, I'm not saying the whole store name, but Hobby Lobby yesterday to try to see if they had any ribbon. They don't have the ribbon they used to have. And so when I was at the show, I'm glad I made the decision to buy some ribbon because there's not a lot out there. But look at this ribbon that I'm going to put with this wreath. Now, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone with this because it's hard. It's hard to make bows. I have to practice. I'm a little rusty at it right now because I haven't made them in a long time. But look how gorgeous that all of this is going to look with that. Look at that. That's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous wreath. And I'm hoping I have enough to do a class. So let me know in the comments how many of you like this combo and would love to have a class on it because I really think it's going to be really, really great. I just can't wait. Look how gorgeous. All right. So again, these are not on the website yet. I don't know if I'm going to put them on the website because if I make a class with it, I'm going to need at least 24 or 30, enough to make 24 or 30 wreaths. So they may not ever get on the website. So there's that. So look at this ribbon combination. It's so gorgeous. So I will be selling the ribbon, but I have to sell it by the spool right now. I'm going to figure out how to sell it by the yard. I think what I might do is do 2 yard minimums because basically I'm pretty sure most regular size bows for a wreath take about 2 yards of each color. So I have to figure that out yet. Kirsten, my niece, my great niece, is going to be here tomorrow. She's going to price all of the ribbon for me before we open at 1 o'clock. Oh, no, after we open. She comes in at 2:30. But anyway, I'm going to try to figure that out. Look at this. Here's a green combo, just like the blue, for all of you that like green. So I apologize. I cannot answer your questions, but I can later on because I am by myself. But for those of you who like green, look how pretty this is together. So that's going to look great with our white hydrangea, our variegated stems that I got in, eucalyptus. That might even look good with all of this. If some of you like more of a green bow with the blue. So see how that works? That might be fun too. So, and I don't, so I do have the ribbon on our website. It is priced by the spool. So if you wanted to get an idea, just so you know, this is not your everyday ribbon that you find at the craft store. This is more, it's a thicker ribbon and the wire is thicker as well. So when you make a bow, your loops stay. They don't flop. They're more solid and the wire in here makes it easier to make bows, which I love because it's very hard to make bows. All right, and for Easter, I did get some pretty ribbon for Easter. So we have this. Let's see. This is super pretty. So I didn't get anything that had bunnies or eggs on it or carrots. I got pretty neutral so we could use it for spring as well. But there's that. This one probably. So here's a pretty glittery. Look at the quality on this. When you feel it, you can tell that it's a high-end ribbon, and your bows are going to stay nice. See how it's so nice and round, and it holds its shape. So this goes together really nicely. And then I got, this is really pretty. It's a pink glitter ribbon, and it has a little bit of a, like a fuzzy edge to it in white. So this is so fun. Look how, I don't know if you can see it, but it's fuzzy right here. And look how nice it rounds when you make a loop. I love it. And then here is one that'll go with it. I love that blue and pink together. So pretty. And then I have, if you wanted to do all blue or turquoise, I guess you would call this. I have this guy here. I should have got my scissors handy. All right, so this guy is a nice, it's like the pink one, but it's like a turquoise blue, but it has different colors glitter in it, and this goes really nicely together as well. And you could put this guy together with that too. So lots of ribbon. And then I got a lot of Americana ribbon because we're supposed to be celebrating our 250th birthday this summer, our nation's birthday. So I got a lot of patriotic ribbon as well. So let me see, I'm going to pull out some of that. I'm going to take a minute to look at all your comments real quick. Let's see. Hey, Lulu, wow, these ribbons are gorgeous. And do you look like really great quality? They are, Lulu.
Power off.
I could totally sell pre-made bows. I know, Stephanie, I gotta get on that. Yep, the green is pretty, Lulu, yep. I would love to do that blue wreath class. Yay! I love the combos for the wreath. I knew it would be a big hit because their blues, they're just so pretty and springy, and I just love them. They're just gorgeous. I did, okay, yeah, so good. All right, I got caught up on all your comments. Thank you so much. So I was gonna try to make a wreath while we're on here to show you how. I got 30 minutes, yes. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to make a wreath. So bear with me, I'm gonna wing it. I gotta get my glue gun. Let's get this stuff out of the way. All right, so here's my wire cutters, my wreath, and I'm going to make a hydrangea wreath. All right, so these are some really pretty hydrangea. I have this pretty blue hydrangea. It's a bush, and it has 5 stems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to mix it with the white hydrangea. And then I have this multicolored blue hydrangea. So I'm going to make a wreath with all of those. I'll get my glue gun. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my big darker blue. stems. So I'm not going to use the leaves. I'm just going to cut them here, and I'm just going to cut them at where the stems are. I'm going to put the stems in later. Let's see, got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. I'm going to put this aside. I think I'm only going to need 10 for this, but we'll find out together how many I actually will need. They're so pretty. I like the fact that they're not solid blue. There's a little bit of white in there, a little bit of light blue in there. They look really pretty on the screen. I love it. Okay. Okay, I'll give you a little close-up. Aren't they beautiful? So this is a whole different hydrangea than what I showed you earlier. So one of the secrets to making wreaths is to use the Gorilla Glue, hot glue, because if you're going to put your wreath out on your front door, the Gorilla Glue holds up to the heat better. So all I'm doing, I want to make sure you guys can see this. So I'm placing I put a little glue on the stem, and then I'm placing one hydrangea on the outside a little bit, and then I'm going to place one a little bit lower, but on the inside. And then I'm going to skip down. And I'm going to do that all the way around the wreath. This might be hard for you guys to see, but I'll keep lifting it up and showing you. So I'm going to make 5 clusters like this, and I'm going to put them around the wreath. And then I'm going to fill in with my other colors. So I'm bending the stem a little bit like this, putting on a little glue, and then putting the stem in the grain of the wreath. So one of the things you want to make sure you don't do when you're making a wreath is you don't want to stick the stem straight through the wreath. You don't want to do this. You want to do this. So I'm bending the stem, putting some glue on it, and then putting it in the grain of the wreath. So there's my second cluster. This is going to be so pretty. So how many of you, let me know in the comments, have made your own wreaths before? Sometimes I've got to put some glue on it after I stick it in the wreath. Let's see. This one needs a little more. All right. Here's another one. So I have 10 total of this color. 10 total blooms. The other thing I do too when I make a wreath is the grapevine wreaths come in pretty messy. They have lots of little vines, like dried up vines and dried up leaves in them, and I always clean up my wreath before I use it. Or my wreath base before I use it. So there's 3. Now it looks a little funny right now, but it's going to look gorgeous in a couple minutes. So I wanted to let everybody know today that I'll be open Wednesday from 1 to 6. 1 to 6, and then I have a class from 6:30 until we're done. But you can't shop while I have a class because I'm going to be here by myself with a bunch of, with 26 people. So I won't be able to stop to ring sales. So, but if you come before 6, you can shop. I can help you make floral arrangements. I have lots of vases and floral. You can just buy floral if you want. You know what? I'm only going to put one here. Then I'm going to put one here because I have a lot of space right there. I think that's what I'm going to do, yeah. All right, so here are my dark blue hydrangea. Now I'm going to go in with my white. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure how many I'm going to use yet. This will be an experiment while I put them in. So I have hydrangea in all colors, and I don't use the Real Touch hydrangea for the wreaths because I'm not sure that the Real Touch is good for if you're going to put your wreath outside. The Real Touch material is made differently. It's not a fabric. It's actually a liquid. So sometimes that's not always good to put those outside. So I'm going to put 2. I think I'm going to put 2 per section. Yeah, so I'm going to put 2 per section. I hope you're all still with me. I can't see. Maybe I'll put 1 there. There. So one of the things I've learned when I'm making wreaths is they don't have to be perfect, because when you look at nature, nature's not perfect. So sometimes if you make a wreath and it's too perfect, I don't know, for some reason it doesn't look good to me. So, all right, this here. All right, see so far? I need some more glue. I'm trying to do this. I have to get done by 1:30 because I got to go pick up my granddaughter at school for 2. I think I'm going to use a couple more white. So far I've used 5 white. I think I'm going to use 2 more. Then I'm going to put in the multicolored blue and go from there. So let's see. That. Maybe I'll put 1 on the inside. There. All right, so here's my white. I've added my white. That's getting really pretty. I really like this one. Okay, so now I'm going to add this multi-blue. I hope you guys are having fun watching. It's hard to do this all by yourself. Okay, so now I'm going to add in this blue. This will break it up a little bit, add a little bit more interest. How many of you would like this as a kit that you can do at home? Let me know in the comments. Look how pretty that is. Because I can do this one as a kit that you can buy, and then you can watch this live, and you can play it back and create the same wreath at home. Ooh, that looks so pretty. I really love this colors combination together. one needs another one. I think I'm going to need to use more than two. Yeah, I might need one more there. All right, here's another blue, multicolored blue hydrangea. So pretty. This is so gorgeous. This wreath reminds me of being on the Cape. Years ago, I used to go down to the Cape with my girlfriends, and I would buy a Nico blue hydrangea, a real one, bush, to put in my garden, because you couldn't, back then, you really couldn't get the blue. And then they discovered, later on, I discovered, oh, what you feed it will turn like a white one blue. So I had no idea. So I was going down to the Cape to get the blue hydrangea, the Nico blue hydrangea plant. All the while there, I could have bought a white one or a different one and put, I think if you increase the pH level, the acid level or something, they can turn blue. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it, but all right. So I'm going to put a couple more of these in. But I can just picture this on a door of somewhere in the Cape. I'm going to put a couple more white. Let's see, white here. Do another one. Then I'm going to put in some leaves. I like to put all the floral in first because they're so big and fluffy. I'm going to put a white one here as well. Look how gorgeous it's becoming. So, love it. So pretty. All right. So where was I going to put that one? This one can go. I'm going to put this one right here. Oops. And then I think I'm going to put a blue one right here. See, there's a little space right here. I think I'm going to put a blue one there. All right, so look so far. You can stop there if you wanted to, but I want to put a little bit of green, the hydrangea leaves there, throughout. So I'm going to do that next. Let's see. I like the big ones here. So this is from the bushes that I took, or actually the big blue hydrangea. So I'm just going to put a couple around. First, I'm going to check and see what you guys are saying. Look, thanks, Elaine. Oh, Elaine's made one. Oh, my old classes from years ago. Elaine said she's made wreaths. Hey, Patty. All right. You guys are quiet, so that's okay. All right, so now I'm going to add my leaves. Blue. All right. I'm just going to put a couple on the outside, and then I'm going to put a couple on the inside in the center, and then I'm going to put a couple throughout all of the, like in between some of the floral. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of hard to see when I put that up there. All right, let's see. Some more. Probably should have used these. So another little tip I'm going to give you is when you're making your wreaths, to try to do things in odds, just like when I used to teach you how to decorate. So when you're putting your floral in, if you're putting your floral around your wreath, make sure you have 5 or 7 or 3 instead of 2 or 6 or an even number. All right. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. All right. So, like I said earlier, I do have some more spots left for tomorrow night's class. I have about 6, I think, off the top of my head. So if you wanted to come in, if you want to join us for that class, you still can. It's $85. I don't have the wreath handy. But it's tomorrow night at 6:30. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can bring snacks. You can bring adult beverages as long as you're responsible. And I'll have a couple of things. I'll have some snacks too. I think I'll just have cookies and some water or soda or something for you guys. Okay, so let's see. Let me put just a couple more. I know it's kind of hard for you to see what I'm doing, but you get the idea. Actually, I think that's pretty good. I might put one right. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I might zhuzh it up a little bit after we're done, but I wanted to show you, just to give you a little idea on how to make a wreath. You could come in and you can buy all of this stuff individually, and you can bring it home, make your own wreath if you want, or you can buy it already made. It's up to you. Here, I got one more of these left. I think I'll put it in. There. All right, so there's the finished wreath. I love it. Isn't it gorgeous? So pretty, so springy. I love it. So I have no idea how much this would cost. I'm going to say it's going to be over $100 because of all the hydrangea I used, but well worth it. It'll last you for years and years. If you spray it with the Krylon Floral Protectant Spray, it'll help so that if you put it on your front door, it won't fade as if, like if you didn't spray it. But these are just fabulous silk florals. I love them. So let me know what you think in the comments. So I'm going to get So this is the class for tomorrow night. We're going to make this crescent wreath. It's really fun to make. It's easy. So if you've never made a wreath before, you don't have to worry. It's so easy and it's fun. And if you come with your girlfriends, you'll have a great time. And if you come by yourself, you'll still have a great time. So that's $85. It's tomorrow night at 6:30 here in the Wreath Room. We are located behind Revived Furniture. So when you look at the front of Revived Furniture, the front door, you're going to go to the left and walk down the side of the building. And we're the first door under the steps, almost to the back. I'll have signs out there for everybody. So if you just want to, if you want to participate, I do ask that you buy a ticket ahead of time on our website, wreathroom.com, so that I'm prepared. And then we're going to be open tomorrow from 1 to 6. And then this Saturday, I'm going to be open as well from 10 to 4. So you have some opportunity to come in and buy from our flower bar. We have vases. You can buy wreaths. I can help you put something together for a wreath if you want. So, all right. So that's it for today. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.